Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. I hope if you hear the noise in the background, I can't tell if you're going to hear it. My ex-husband is vacuuming for me right now. So that's the noise that you're going to be hearing. As soon as he gets closer, I will stop the video. But I need to take my Ozempic, and I wanted to do it in front of you and answer any questions and just go over my symptoms and how I've been doing. So first things first, let me just put this on pause for a minute. Ozempic comes in a box like this, and it has 6 doses. I'm on 0.25, and then you'll see it says 0.25 here and 0.5 right there. So I have six doses in here. So this is my last dose of 0.25, so I'm starting week 4. Now, it comes with, I have 2 more, I have 3 altogether, right, okay. So this is the pen. This is where you see the 0. This window, you have to take this off. I'll get it together. And there's a window right there. This should be clear. Now, I do refrigerate this, and if it's not clear and it's cloudy, you have to wait a little while for it to turn clear. This is the needle in here. So what you do is you're going to take off the paper part. And you can see, even though you can't see in there, the tiny, tiny, tiny needle. And you're going to twist the cap on, like so, until it comes off. Now what I'm going to do is put this back a little bit further and stand up. Okay, I know you can't see my face, but there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an alcohol swab, and I'm going to do, you could do the back of your arm, your hip or your thigh, your stomach or your thigh. I'm going to do my stomach. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. You take that, and this is disgusting, but you're going to clean off an area that you're going to stick this in. It just goes right under the skin. It doesn't do anything else. You're going to let that dry. While that's drying, you're going to take this off, and it just pulls off. And then you're going to take the part that's covering the needle off as well, okay? What I'm going to do is turn this till I get 0.25, which is right there, and that says 0.25. I'm going to stick this where I just did that. It goes in the skin, like, let me see, like so, and you press that. Now you can hear it click and stop. You're going to wait about another 6 seconds before you pull it out, just to make sure it's all gotten in there. And I'm going to release the button, pull that out, go into this where I stuck myself, use another one of those. Then what you're going to do is come closer. Okay, so that's as easy as it is to take it. Then you're going to put the top back on the needle. You're going to put the cap back on, and you're going to just unscrew it, and now you are going to dispose of it properly, and that is it. That's as easy as it is to take the Ozempic. You don't feel anything right away, at least I did not. I didn't feel anything. You feel a little prick when you put it in. It is not uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. It goes right under your skin. The needle is very, very thin, so you won't have a problem with that. And I'm going to go over what's been happening this week, how much weight I've lost, if I've lost any, and tell you side effects. I'm just going to wait for the vacuuming to be done, but I needed to get this part done now. Okay, so now you saw that Ozempic is a very easy shot to take. I'm assuming it's the same with the Wegovy and the Mounjaro. I took some notes, like I do every week for myself, for my doctors. The very first thing is, when I took this shot last week, I was feeling overly full, so I wasn't hungry. I just felt like I had just always eaten a big meal, and like one or two more bites were going to put me over the edge. So I wasn't eating properly. You think by not having as much food that you're going to lose weight, but you still have to have either 6 small meals a day or 3 meals a day. With Ozempic, I suggest 6 small meals a day, whether it's crackers and grapes or some fruit or some vegetables, some protein, of course, stuff like that. I was still pooping a lot, still very gassy. I know that's gross, but you're going to notice that that's a lot of what's coming out. And I've been exhausted to the point where if I am tired, my eyes are closing regardless of where we are or what's going on or what I have to do, and I sleep for 5 to 6 hours at a shot. And this is from someone who has really bad insomnia, and it's usually like 2 to 3 days after I take the shot where it's the worst. And I don't know if that's for everybody, but those are the symptoms that I've had this week. Now, I started off at 235 pounds, okay? I took my measurements too. Then I went down to then I was on prednisone and I went up to 238 pounds. And the prednisone just killed me because I was eating everything whether I was hungry or not. And today I am 234 pounds again. So I've lost 1 pound, unless you consider the 238, but I'm going by my beginning original weight, not the weight that I've gained the week after. So I've only lost 1 pound, and I'm okay with that because during all this time, and I'm okay with that because I also didn't gain weight. So yes, it's taking me longer to start to lose weight, but I also am not gaining weight, and for me that's a win. So we take the wins where we can get them. I also wrote down some side effects that I was having. One really bad one is exhaustion. Like, there are days where I literally cannot keep my eyes open no matter what I want to do, and I fall out for 3 to 5 hours, and I have insomnia normally, and unfortunately it hits me during the day, not at night, and I just can't stay awake. So that is one of my biggest side effects. I'm also pooping a lot, very gassy still. Those I have not gotten any better. I think my problem is I need to drink more water, and I'm going to try and do that this week. Every morning I wake up with a goal of drinking so many bottles of water and going for a walk, and every day I try to accomplish that. So I'll start with really small goals, like 2 bottles of water for the day, and try and get past that goal. So we try and do that. Also, what else? I forgot what I was going to say. Different people will have different side effects, so that doesn't mean you're going to have the same side effects that I am. I start on 0.5 next week. I might have more side effects because it's going up a dose. My body has now had a chance to get used to the 0.25, and I am so grateful for that. And I'm really keeping my fingers crossed on this. I really want to do this. I can't believe I told you guys how much I weigh, which blows my mind because I haven't told anyone in years how much I weigh because I'm only 5'1". So, and you saw my stomach. Like, what am I thinking? This is on the internet forever. Like, I don't know where I got the balls to do that just now. But I just want to be honest with you about what's going on with this journey that I'm on. So part of my problem is myself. I don't know how to not eat when I'm bored, and I'm trying to work on that. And because I have such bad insomnia, between 11 and 4 a.m. is when I'm the hungriest. I'm not even hungry. That's the whole thing. I am not hungry. I just don't know what to do with myself during that time except to go back and forth to the kitchen 100 times. And I can't eat a lot of salads, fruits, and vegetables because of my stomach, even though it's been really good. But there are other people in the house that then consume the same foods, not realizing I need it to stay healthy. And and it's just hard to keep the food in the house. And if I started off where I was making little snack packs of like cucumbers or tomatoes or whatever it was, and I'd be eating those, and that worked out really well for me. But then again, that was with the prednisone. So I'm going to try and go back to that. I'm going to try and be very aware this week and hold myself accountable for every single thing that I put in my mouth. I've been drinking very sugary drinks instead of the water, so I'm going to try and cut down on those as well. And then hopefully I'll have a better update for you on week 4, which is today. I'm starting my 4th week today. So I'll give you an update next Thursday on that. In the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's nobody else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. Love you guys.